A citizen who was held captive by Russian troops in Ukraine is working now with the State Department as it investigates alleged war crimes.
27-year-old Kirilo Alexandrov was born in Michigan, was living with his family in Ukraine when they were taken captive by the Russians in March and accused of espionage. They were rescued last month by the American group Project Dynamo and are sharing details of what happened to them at the hands of the Russians. The founder of Project Dynamo, Brian Stern, is joining us now live from Lviv, Ukraine, to tell us a little bit more about what's happening. Tell us exactly where you're at, what's going on around you, just to kind of set up the scene and what your team is doing there.
Yeah, thanks for having us. We've been here on the ground for about a week before the war, while everyone was trying to figure out if it would happen or not. We kind of gamed the game and got out here way early, built human and physical infrastructure to do rescue operations the same way we did in Afghanistan. And we've been here ever since. We haven't really stopped. We do operations pretty much every day. Some are simpler, some are extremely complex, like the Kirilo case.
And the American military can't operate in Ukraine right now, which is where you all have stepped in. Tell me a little bit about the tightrope that you all walk. And I'm not just talking about for your own physical safety and security as you conduct these operations.
Yeah, I mean, Dynamo tends to succeed in places where the U.S. government doesn't have either any presence or not a significant presence. There is no embassy in Kiev, just like there is no embassy in Kabul. So that's kind of where we really succeed. Honestly, is in those kinds of environments where American citizens and others need help, and there's no good diplomatic or administrative mechanism to help them due to whatever reason. But that's kind of where we come in, is to fill that gap a little bit. We're not competition for the government. We work with the State Department pretty much every single day. They're very good partners to us. But the reality is they're not here and we are. U.S. military is prohibited from coming here, just like they're prohibited from going into Afghanistan. So we're able to do rescue operations because we are not government. We're not restricted by those policies.
That all makes sense. I want you to talk a little bit about this latest rescue that you did, Kirilo Alexandrov and the family. So explain to folks how you were able to do this, how the family is working with the State Department now.
The families work with the State Department, reporting. They have reported the details of their victimization at the hands of the Russian forces. They are the first Americans that are victims of war crimes in many years that are alive. They were subjected to extreme violence, mock executions, beatings, all kinds of things, all by sanctioned Russian forces. So it's pretty amazing that they're alive. We're very happy for them and their family. And as far as how it all went, we don't have enough time to explain it.
Yeah.
But but it was very complicated. We had two efforts going on at the same time: a negotiated release track and a unilateral action. And we did the unilateral one when negotiations kind of stalled.
And thankfully you were able to get them out. And since then, you all have been looking for other ways in which to help. And a baby is now involved in some of your latest efforts?
Yeah, we did a baby. We're in the middle of doing a baby rescue as we speak. This is our 35th American or European baby that we've pulled from Ukraine. We've done Americans, British, Canadian, all kinds. We actually do these all the time.
Wow.
And this was a child who was in the process of adoption, or what? How do you figure out who you're going to help?
Sure.
Yeah, this baby, these babies tend to be born to surrogate mothers in Ukrainian surrogate mothers to usually American intended parents who, for one reason or the other, need to use surrogate pregnancy to make a family, and we're happy to help them.
Doing all this while trying to stay safe as well. We appreciate your time. Brian Stern, thanks for talking with us. You can follow the work that Project Dynamo does through their Instagram page. That's one way to, at least, and also through projectdynamo.org. You can visit there as well. Thank you so much, Brian.
Thanks. We just real quick. We need donations, and we need them real bad. These things are extremely expensive, and we need all the help we can get. Any dollar counts. Everything goes to an operation. 100% of it.
We hear you. We've got links on our webpage. Thank you so much, Brian. Be safe.
Thanks.
And up next here on the WGN.